Howdy folks, here I am again getting the boat ready to go fishing in the morning, and I was looking at the tackle I want to take with me, and there's one thing I will never leave home without, kind of like that American Express card, and that's wacky worms. I always take my wacky worms because you can catch bass on wacky worms when you don't catch them on anything else. And a wacky worm is really easy to rig and fish. Basically, you can use just about any hook you want to use. I mean, you can grab you a straight shank hook like this, a regular old worm hook, a wide mouth hook, heck, a weedless hook like this, and even put it on a shaky head. Let me show you. Basically, to rig it, you just come somewhere in the middle here and run that hook through that worm, and it's rigged. It's ready to go, it's ready to cast. Let it sink to the bottom, give it a couple pulls, let it sink back down to the bottom. Sometimes you may want to fish it a little faster than other times, depending on what the bass want. But however, when you rig it like that, most of the time when you catch a fish, you lose your worm. And I'm all for not losing worms and catching more fish on one worm. So what I do is I get these little O-rings. And all you got to do, now they have an applicator to help you put them on your worms, but you don't really have to have it. All you got to do is take that O-ring and put it on the small end of that worm, and then just kind of pull it down. Easy now, don't break the worm. Get it somewhere there in the middle. Doesn't have to be absolutely in the middle. Sometimes I've even found you put it here and the bass like the worm better than if it's in the middle. But if you put it in the middle, generally it'll work. You take whatever hook or jig head you want, and you slide that up underneath that O-ring like that, and you won't lose your worms as much. In fact, you might catch 3 or 4 bass on the same worm without losing it. So, when you get out there this weekend, don't forget the wacky worms, and don't forget your rubber grommets. That's your Texas Bayou Bassin tip of the week. Bye.